She's just gonna have her head in the video, guys. Sorry. Hey chums, welcome back. It's Lorena. Today we are here to talk about my empty products because I have quite a bit of trash that I need to take out. So let's hop into it, why don't we? I do have one item that I actually depotted, so I don't have the actual container, but I did pretty much finish a MAC Painterly paint pot. And this color tattoo also dried out, so I took the paint pot, what was left of Painterly, put it in here. This was the Just Beige color tattoo, so I guess this is a twofer. I finished that one, and then I had another one that dried out and I got rid of. I think it was Barely Beige or something like that, so I did finish up a MAC paint pot and then a couple of color tattoos. The color tattoos pretty much dried out, and I'm moving on with those. But yes, the rest of the baggie here, I've got my Neem toothpaste, best toothpaste in the world. I can go on and on about that stuff. I love it. Go through that every so often because it's the only toothpaste I use. Then we've got two Batiste bottles. I actually really like the Floral Essence. The cherry I don't really like too much. The tropical scent is my favorite, but I haven't run into that at DJ Maxx lately, so haven't been able to grab it. Then I've got my John Frieda Sheer Blonde Color Renew Tone Correcting Shampoo Conditioners. These are my favorite. They're really, really good for color treated hair like mine that you're trying to avoid grassiness. Works really well, and it's an affordable line of purple shampoo and conditioner, so highly recommend those. Then we've got a Neutrogena Rapid Clear Acne Defense Face Lotion. This is oil-free daily lotion for breakouts. I use this, I mixed this with my moisturizer for a really long time. I actually just found one that's a leave-on mask, also from Neutrogena, that has benzoyl peroxide. This has salicylic acid. I prefer the benzoyl peroxide, but this worked really well for me, despite the fact that salicylic acid usually doesn't work. So quite impressive. I actually used like the whole thing. It was kind of sad when it left. Went to replace it, I found the benzoyl peroxide one, and was like, even better. So won't repurchase that. I have repurchased this though. This is my daily cleanser. This is the Neutrogena Rapid Clear Oil Eliminating Foaming Cleanser. This does have really good shine control. It's a little bit stripping, but I prefer that because I have very, very oily skin in the summertime. I usually have combo to oily, but in the summer, man, it's like oil slick sometimes, especially at work when we don't have AC. So I also finished up my Shell Dermaceutical Sun Shield Coconut Broad Spectrum SPF 28. I mix this with my moisturizer every day because my moisturizer is a mattifying one that does not have SPF, so it's very important to protect your skin from the sun, so I use this every single day. I already have a replacement. Then I have the Mario Badescu Hyaluronic Eye Cream. This didn't really wow me. I'm just kind of like, okay, I finished it. Not really going to repurchase. Don't need it in my life. I have a couple of eye creams that I've gotten from BoxyCharm that I'm going through. So far, I really like the Pure Lisse one. The like 3-in-1 or 4-in-1 something something. That one's really nice. We've got a Clean and Clear Persagel 10 Benzoyl Peroxide Spot Treatment. I love this stuff. Go through heaps of bottles a year. I swear by those. Then, sorry guys, it's mostly skincare, isn't it? We've got the True Blue Spot Apricot and White Tree Face Scrub from Bath & Body Works. As you can tell, it's used. It's totally gone. And I love this stuff. It still has some, you can see it, but there's no way I'm going to squeeze it out. And some people say to cut into it. I'm not that desperate. I've got another one I've got, you know, to use now. So I'm like, it's all good. Finished that. This one I didn't finish, but it totally died on me. This is the Vanilla Breeze Healthy Deodorant Sport Luxe Solid Stick Deodorant. Heard great stuff about these. I really liked it, but I hate the fact that they fall off. There's still plenty there, but basically the deodorant breaks off, and this fell in the cat litter, and I'm not using that, you know? So if it didn't basically come off of the packaging, this would be great. I would continue to enjoy this. But it did come off the packaging, and it fell in the cat litter. Like I said, I'm not going to use that. So this was a bummer because it wasn't cheap. It worked well. But this isn't the first one that I've bought that actually comes off of the tube. So if they could fix that, that'd be really nice. Because these are actually really good deodorants. But for the price, I mean, I get halfway through and then they start falling off. And it's like, what the heck? I shouldn't have to pat it in every single time I'm going to use it. That's annoying. So this is a failure because I like it, but it fails. So yes. Alright, then we've got just a body butter from the Body Shop in a appley scent from the holidays. I think it's one of my favorite scents from them. Alright, we're getting down there, guys. Bear with me. We've got the Sheer Cotton Lemonade Shea Fruit and Body Scrub. This I actually really, really loved. Smelled amazing, worked really well, and I replaced it with another body scrub from theirs, and I really like, just in general, the Bath & Body Works body scrubs work really nicely. Their lotion also, this is the Winter Candy Apple Nourishing Hand Cream. I go through their hand creams like crazy too. Best hand cream. Then we've got the Soap & Glory Make Yourself Youthful Rejuvenating Eye Cream. This was supposed to be able to be used as a primer as well. I was really excited about it. The sales girl at Sephora talked me into it, and I didn't see any results, didn't see any tightening of my fine lines. I mean, it worked okay as a primer, but I still used an eyeshadow primer anyways because it's just my habit. So, it was just alright. Then I've got these Expressions Classic Bobby Pins. Got these at the dollar store. Oh my god, they're awful. They will yank all of your hair out, guys. Do not get these. They're awful. They're awful. They're horrible. Then, I've got a couple brushes. I've got the Sigma Blush Brush. This is the F40. This is large angled contour. I use it for blush. This thing is shedding like crazy. I'm over it. Totally done. Totally done. Not worth the money. Then this e.l.f. one, it's broken. $3. Totally worth it, but it's not worth gluing back in to spend another $3, you know? Got a couple sponges here. Just past their lifespans. Then I've got two of the Physicians Formula 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Eye Serum. I used to love this. This was my holy grail liner for a really long time. They're a little pricey, but they work really, really well. I love the actual brush tip that this has, but I fell in love with the Wet n Wild Mega Pro, the Pro liner. It's like $3. This is like $10, $11, so I'm gonna stick to Wet n Wild for a while because that works really nicely too. Love those though. Highly recommend them if you're looking into, if you've seen them around and were wondering. They're good. Then we've got a, I think this is Rimmel London concealer. Honestly, yeah, Rimmel London Wake Me Up. There you go. Had this forever. The lettering's pretty much gone. It's pretty dead. Then another one that fell victim to the cat litter. This is my L'Oreal lip balm in Carrying Coral. This is, what are these called? The Le Balm, Color Riche Le Balm or something like that. Color Riche Balms. Okay, I love this thing, but it fell in the cat litter, and again, I'm not gonna do that. Then we've got the Unique mascara. This thing was hyped up so much. I hated it. Absolutely hated it. Got in my eyes. It made them water. Made them burn. I had like dust in my eyes the whole day. Hated that stuff. Then I've got this Sigma Large Angled Contour F40. This came with the Paris palette. And I was going to throw it away, but I think I'm going to keep it just for keepsakes. Because I have the palette. It'd be nice to save the brush. I don't know why I put it in here. But it is shedding, so I'm no longer going to use this. I'm just going to keep it for sentimental value. Alright, last few items. We've got, what is this? Lancome Grandiose. This mascara is amazing, but get it while the VIB sale is going on because it's expensive. So, it's expensive, but it's worth it. This one is definitely worth it. I actually already have a backup. Then we've got the Out the Door top coat. I hate this stuff. It congealed and it got weird and it didn't get me out the door in time. I'm not going to recommend that one. Alright. Last few. We've got a Makeup Forever Professional, oh no, not Makeup Forever, Makeup Academy Professional Dual-Ended Cat Eyeliner. This worked really well. This came with a kit, I want to say, around the holidays. It took me forever to use it, but once I did, I really liked it, and I used it up, and it just dried out. So, if you find those, they're really good. Then I've got the Derma E Microdermabrasion Scrub. This one I was sad to see go because it works really, really, really nicely. It's just like this thick paste. You rinse your face, grab a little bit, scrub it, and it exfoliates really, really well, really deeply. I just really like the way this cleaned my face, so highly recommend that. Then I've got the Maybelline Eye Studio. This is in the shade Forest. I think this was a limited edition eyeliner. It was beautiful, but it dried out, and there's just no salvaging that, so I have to let it go even though it was really, really nice. And last but not least, we've got a nail polish. And this I'm just throwing away because I got pissed off at it. Honestly. It doesn't have very much pigmentation. It looks like it would, but it's really just like a pink top coat with a boatload of gold glitter. But there's also the fact that I was testing it out on a nail and put the bottle down and my cat walked by, knocked it over, and it got all over some brand new boots. Like, there's pink glitter all over the boots. I couldn't get it off. And so I'm just bitter at this point that this nail polish ruined my boots and I don't want to see it anymore. So I'm probably going to give it to my niece because she likes these kind of colors and I don't want to look at it because my boots still have glitter and I'm still bitter. So yeah. That is pretty much everything that I've used up. I know, I'm sorry, it's mostly skincare and boring stuff, but I hope you found it interesting anyways. I love seeing what people have finished, what they've purchased, what they're not going to repurchase, and all that good stuff. I hope I mentioned what I would and wouldn't. I think I did for most of these products, but if you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to click the like button if you enjoyed this, and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Hey, you.